What is going on, everybody? We back at it again with some more Beyond Dragon Ball Superman Return of the Fallen Gods, man. Oh my god. Hold up. Let me see. I know I did that. No, I hit my there we go. Vegeta got corrupted. That nigga Cobris trying to seduce him to the dark side. You feel me? On some Sith shit. Even though I do represent Sith gang. You know what I'm saying? I do represent Sith gang. Darth Maul is my favorite character, so yeah. But anyway, all these other god destructions though, oh my god, put him to Beerus' house unannounced, laughing at this nigga, eating up all this damn food. It's like, damn, Beerus, I don't want you to say shit. Don't say a damn thing, bro. Get up, tell these niggas to leave, and go train. Go train with Whis. Or not, you know what I'm saying? Train with Whis, don't train with Whis. But get that pyramid, tell Whis to spawn that pyramid, walk your ass in that bit, and don't come out for a cool minute for a good couple of days. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I think the pyramid, instead of 1 year inside that bitch, is 2 years per 1 day, right? Just crazy. Well, yeah, stay in that bitch for like 10 days straight. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Damn. Oh my god. Anyway, hit the video, like, man, comment down below, and subscribe, man. Roll to 3K. So you're not subscribe. Hit the bell. Again, Fireball on Patreon, Twitch, and the game channel. Link in the description down below. You feel me? Of course, we got the Atlas, man. Get man to 2 million. Get bruh to 2 million. Anyway, stop on it. You see something?
As our story now continues back on Beerus' planet, with the Grand Priest shown moments away from making his grand announcement to all those who were present, as with all of the remaining gods of destruction now beginning to assemble, as each and every single angel was shown bowing, was when the Grand Priest went on to respond. Today marks a momentous occasion in the annals of our cosmic history, for the Omni Kings, in a decision that reflects their extraordinary vision, have enacted a change that will redefine the very fabric of our multiverse as we know it. And as I relay this news to you, my heart swells with excitement and anticipation, for I know that the implications of this will echo in the corridors of every corner of the universe, the Grand Priest continues. And very soon I will extend this grand announcement to our remaining gods of destruction and angels, but it is you, our distinguished guest here in Universe 7, who will be the first to hear it. So welcome all, both angels, destroyers, and our wonderful mortal guests.
That's some big ass niggas too, bro.
I require your full and undivided attention, please. To which, as Rino was then shown having to walk past Gardox, was when the god of destruction Gardox went on to respond. So do you feel more accomplished now that you were able to go about your business and defeat Lord Champa in battle, Rino? Because I sure do hope that you know that this changes nothing between us, Gardox continues. Because if you were still to assume that you are truly the mightiest god of destruction among the rest of us just because you were able to take down that loudmouth, then I want to assure you that you, my dear old friend, are sadly mistaken and extremely delusional. With Rino responding, do not go and overstep your boundaries here, Gardox, because I'll have no problem doing onto you just as I was shown doing onto him. And for the last time, that's Beerus, you ridiculous little troll, not Champa. In which moments
no, Champa is worse.
The gods of destruction were then shown having to bow their heads, was when the Grand Priest went on to chime back in. Excellent. Well, alright then, and now that everyone has gathered together, it's time for the message to be delivered. And although I understand that what I'm about to tell you all will come at a sudden and surprising shock to you all, but just know that none of the following information that will be conveyed is without cause or reason. In which, in the meantime, when then going back on over to Beerus and seeing as to how Beerus was finally able to move and attempting to
finally get up, you finally getting up, huh?
Beerus then went on to say to himself, oh, how utterly embarrassing. How could I have allowed for something like this to even happen? And to think that I, of all destroyers, would find myself bested in battle by Rino, as it feels so inconceivable.
Go train, nigga.
Go
train.
Unrivaled strength and my my ability to stand toe-to-toe with any challenger would go unmatched. And yet here I am. Oh, but this isn't the end. For this will be my ultimate opportunity. An opportunity to reassess and strengthen my resolve and rise again. Stronger and more determined than ever. Mark my words, Rino. As Goku then went on to address the Beerus by then having to respond, hey, wait, so if this big announcement that you're getting ready to reveal comes directly by the Omni Kings, then don't you think that they should be here to also be a part of this moment too, with the Grand Priest responding, well, actually, to be fair, Goku, the Omni Kings are far too busy enjoying their brand new Budokai video game to pay much attention to, which is why I am here to make sure that the message...
When this came out? 9 months ago. Yeah, Sparking Zero was announced. You know what I'm saying? I'm so mad. I am so mad about that shit. So many niggas playing this goddamn game. Not 1, not 2, but 3 weeks early. The final build, 3 weeks fucking early, bro. I'm so mad about that shit, bro. Because again, y'all, I'm not watching like none of these gameplay videos, none of this shit that these niggas be putting up, bro. You know what I'm saying? All this shit I be seeing on my recommended on my timeline, I'm like, bro, get out my face. I'm not trying to see none of this shit. I'm trying to experience this game for myself, raw and uncut, bro. Story mode, all of the shit, the custom battles, everything. You know what I'm saying? Now I gonna be even harder now because all these niggas got this fucking game. Now we don't have it. That's not fair. I could see like maybe like a week early. You know what I'm saying? But 3 weeks? Granted, now we got like 2 weeks more to go, but it's like, what the fuck? It's like, damn, bro. Come on, Bandai, shit.
Goes through just as I had promised
anyway.
them. But nevertheless, as massive as one may assume for the multiverse to be, the Grand Priest continues, it would only now appear as though the multiverse has just gotten bigger, especially with how passionate the Omni Kings are in always trying to find of new ways to uphold their entertainment. And so, with that being said, those who currently exist among the now 18 universes will soon come to find out that they are not alone, for there are more. And if they just
I was right. Okay, yeah.
And bringing forward many more, as Whis went on to finally address Beerus by then responding, despite the outcome of what was just shown taking place here, my faith in you had never wavered, my lord, for you did the best that you could with the situation that you were placed in. But please, allow me to assist you in your recovery and heal you, Lord Beerus, for I want you to know that you fought valiantly against Lord Rino, and I am here to help you regain your strength, and as I know that this setback is merely just a temporary one, with Beerus having to respond, don't, Whis, though I appreciate your offer, this is a burden that I must bear alone. For it wasn't Rino who had defeated me, but rather I had defeated myself, Beerus continues, as it's clear to me on what I have to do, for I will face Rino again, mark my words. He'll see, they will all see.
Yeah, and I cannot wait for the niggas to see.
As the Grand Priest then went on to continue, now to further clarify, the Omni Kings, after careful consideration, have decided to address the imbalance that was caused by the resurrection of the 6 previously destroyed universes. And because they had been made aware, they have deemed it to be fit to bring into existence 2 more universes.
Okay, 2 more, damn.
Things even, as they figured that 20 would be fair. As this decision itself was not taken lightly, for the creation of a universe is a sacred and monumental act in reflecting the profound will of the Omni Kings to maintain order and symmetry within the multiverse.
Spawn 2 universes, bro. Not 1, 2. 2 entire universes with beings in that motherfucker, stars. Oh my, sentient life, all type of other shit. And just spawn 2 of them bitches, bro. Ridiculous.
The Grand Priest continues, for these new universes will not only restore symmetry, but will also bring forth new life, new possibilities, and new experiences to our ever-expanding tapestry of existence, which also happens to include 2 new gods of destruction along with 2 new angel attendees as well. And although recently created, these destroyers are not without great wisdom and unimaginable power, so do bear that in mind. My sincere apologies for not being able to greet you any sooner upon your arrival onto my planet, Your Majesty, Beerus went on to bow by uttering, for I was simply caught up within the moments before being able to get to you, with the Grand Priest responding, there you are, Lord Beerus. Apology accepted, but I do hope that you are able to clean yourself up in any case. But to go back to what I was saying, there are many worlds and many timelines which... And
look at the nigga, look at this nigga grinning, bro. Look at this whole ass nigga grinning. He's smiling like, yeah, nigga, I whoop your ass, nigga, in your house.
To exist, some of which that may happen to contain destroyers who have been corrupted, while others which may even house mortals who were able to reach angel levels of power, along with mastering the power of a god of destruction themselves. That
is he talking about the top 5, nigga? Hold on. That would be crazy. That would be crazy. He was to bring all this shit, like he was to bring them niggas from top 5 into this shit.
fellow gods is the beauty of life. But here in this timeline, I will hereby go and open the first seal by introducing you all to the first of the 2 new gods of destruction, beginning with Universe 19,
in the seal?
which was created and put together by none other than the future Omni King, while the present Omni King went about by putting together and creating Universe 20. And in the grand continuum of existence, where parallel timelines and alternate dimensions offer limitless possibilities, the creation of these 2 new universes is a significant event meticulously orchestrated by none other than the Omni Kings to ensure proper balance within the multiverse. And so, I would like to hereby present the first of these new worlds, beginning with Universe 19, which
if I see Goku, Angel fucking Goku,
fearsome one, with Universe 16's
Vegeta,
Ferrix responding, timelines and worlds which may carry over mortals wielding powers above gods and rivaling that of angels.
Nah, facts, bro.
Interesting. As Gardox went on to chime in, well, I highly doubt for any of that to be true due to mortals being incapable of maintaining such power, but I'm rather more curious about these other new gods now, as the Grand Priest
I'm curious too, hold on.
And so without any further delay, I call upon Universe 19's angel attendee Vini and its governing god of destruction Tigron to come forward and introduce yourselves to your fellow gods and mortal guests within Universe 7.
Vini the angel.
Please do note that this will be the first time outside of myself and the Omni Kings themselves who has seen and greeted these 2, the Grand Priest continues, with of course the exception of the angels whom already know of Vini, of course, but nevertheless, we welcome you. In which upon that very moment, as the god of destruction Tigron was from there shown having to step forward, was when Goku went on to then respond, whoa,
that nigga huge.
To sense that wild level of power as
Look at
well,
this brolic ass nigga, bro.
This is one of the 2 new gods of destruction that the future Omni King had decided to go and create. Oh wow, and this guy is just as big and even meaner looking than those other gods too. So
hey, Vini.
The new god of a new universe, Broly questions? Amazing. To which seconds later, within that very moment, as both Universe 19's Angel Vini and Universe 19's God of Destruction Tigron were from there shown having to emerge, was when this had now become the very first time that anyone else outside of the Grand Priest and Omni Kings had seen or met them, as the Grand Priest went on to then continue. And now, fellow guests, I hereby want to introduce you all to Lord Tigron and his Angel Vini. As for
what type of shit he on, bro? What type of shit he on?
Deity represents and is the embodiment of both fearsomeness and rationality, a rare combination for his actions, while also deemed to be extremely aggressive, are always underlined by a sense of profound deliberation and unwavering acceptance, the Grand Priest continues, and is put together by the future Omni King. Universe 19 ranks among the top 3 in not only having the highest ranking mortal levels among all the other universes, but is also considered to be a universe that houses the greatest training domain for its existing life forms as well, deeming this as the combat universe. So a supposed destroyer with proper balance, is he? Destroyer Grizzlor went on to then question. And what is that supposed to mean for the rest of us then, huh? I don't sense anything different about this destroyer, but there may be a
this
deeper
nigga kicked
and
him, bro.
of power that he's more than likely masking beneath the
this
surface.
Nigga kicked him, bro.
Well, a combat universe, huh? Destroyer Primos went on to chime in. Well, so what? For this god of destruction had never engaged against any of us to truly scale, and so I'm not worried about this one here one bit. For we should all already know as to who the real strongest among the gods truly is, as I highly doubt that it's going to be this one here, as the god of destruction Gardox went on to chime in. So you're a fearsome
goddamn goblin out of here, bro.
Are you? Well, you don't seem to be scaring anyone here, which only makes me wonder.
I said in my comment section, he a gremlin or a goblin? I forgot.
Are you really as good good as the Grand Minister makes you out to be, or are you simply a trophy with no real substance? I don't know about this one, fellow gods, with Gardox being shown walking on over and kicking
kicked him
Tigra
in
the
this.
leg. Well, if you're so fearsome as they say, then why don't you
That
go
nigga
and
crashed
show us
out, bro.
as to just how fearsome and all-powerful you really are then? Go on and give us a demonstration of why we should even give you the time of day, Destroyer. Go on, don't pull a Beerus here, big guy. Come on, go and do some. But then it was just
that nigga said, "Touch me again. I'm gonna knock you the fuck out."
Touch me again, and I will make sure that it'll be the last time that you come in contact with anything ever again, God of Destruction. Now, unless you wish to be destroyed, then get out
the
of
fuck out my face, bro.
Whoa, man, that Universe 19 God of Destruction sure does look like a...
I see what you're talking about, nigga. Case in point, nigga. This man was chilling, bro, minding his goddamn business, bro. He just came to say hi, probably. You know what I'm saying? Like, what up? You know what I'm saying? Leave. No, but niggas, all you gotta do some dumb shit. Oh my god,
very
bro.
mean one, especially with that really loud roar of his. Goku responds with he's chiming in.
Oh
yes,
God.
as it doesn't appear like Lord Tigron is willing to put up with any sort of games that the other destroyers might want to play with him. No, which only reminds me of the time when all destroyers were seemingly like this one. Fellow gods of destruction, I am Lord Tigron, ruler of Universe 19, and the latest to join your ranks after proving myself to be worthy of being named a god of destruction. However, do not mistaken me for a mere newcomer, for my capabilities in the art of destruction and combat are unmatched, standing at a level that some of you might aspire to but may never reach. And though I come here without the desire to start trouble, I assure you that if trouble were to find me, then I will leave nothing left of it by the time the day has passed. And so do not mistaken me for an amateur, as the god of destruction Primos went on to then question,
oh, the next one's a lion.
do you hear that, Grizzlor? Looks like we indeed have some competition now, with Grizzlor responding, yes, maybe we do, Primos, but we'll be the judge of where you stand among
I like these. I like the animal route. He going with the
and
god of
so
destructions.
now then, fellow guests, for last but certainly not least,
So
I
we
would
got
like to hereby call
we got a tiger, we got a bear, a Sasquatch, a gorilla or some shit. Then we got a lion. Okay. Who else we got? Of course, we got Beerus, the two cats. We got Rino, the rhino. We got what's the elephant name? Universe 10. Mushi, something like that. I think we got Ligor, the fox, right? Yeah.
All forward Universe 20's God of Destruction Ligor and his
that nigga right now, he's standing on business though.
For the present,
Ligor, that nigga standing on business, bro.
Designed this world to be a world of peace, but call forward Universe 20's God of Destruction Ligor and his fellow angel attendee Jindro.
Okay,
Ligor.
Ligor.
The present Omni King had went and designed this world to be a world of peace, but also incredible and untold power. In which within that very moment, as both Angel Jindro and Universe 20's God of Destruction Ligor were from there shown having to step on through, was when Goku then went on to respond, whoa, are you guys able to sense that really strange yet extremely dense energy too? As seconds later, with Universe 20's God of Destruction and Angel now shown having to step fully through, was when the Grand Priest went on to chime back in, and there they are, for I hereby welcome you all in meeting Lord Ligor and his Angel Jindro, for it was as foreseen and esteemed by the present Omni King that this deity represents and is the embodiment of absolute destruction, for this god was forged into being the beacon of what true balance and power stands for, along with being known as a fearsome deity who embodies the rarest form of strength. And with how the present Omni King deems it, Universe 20 ranks as the #1 universe among the other 19, as having the highest mortal level, as well as being known as the Enlightened Universe, the Grand Priest continues. For it is a place where many great warriors reside, as well as being known as a universe that deals in honor and great absolute within the multiverse. There's something different about this one, just as I had suspected with Lord Tigron, Destroyer Ferrix went on to chime in, for I can sense something far greater that circles within.
Damn, no, we missing y'all. Missing a wolf, bro. I want a wolf, nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's my favorite animal. I love wolves. Saying look, showing respect. You know what I'm saying? They chilling. You know what I'm saying? They're not no bullshit. Nah, but these two niggas different, bro. Come on, bro. We got the tiger and the lion, bro. Come on, bro. They built different, bro, in the animal kingdom.
Lord Ligor's very spirit, as I wonder if this has anything to do with how the Omni King had framed this universe as being the enlightened world.
Shit.
And I am fairly certain
If they
that I
so,
am not the
hold up, bro. If they so balanced, bro, they might could tap into Ultra Instinct if they already don't have the motherfucker. But if not, they probably got the most potential out of all these other niggas.
only one who was able to sense this coming from him either, with Goku having to respond, "Oh wow, well there's something that you don't see every day, just look at those two." And to think that there's a god of destruction who appears to be very kind and respectful, it almost makes me kind of wonder as to what this guy is all about and just how strong he truly is. But then again, I'm sure that there's a reason as to why that is, to which as Tigron and Ligor were then shown having to acknowledge each other was when Universe 19's Destroyer went on to respond, "Greetings, fellow god of destruction, for it is a pleasure to be within your presence once again, Lord Ligor, for it's been quite some time since we've last seen one another," with Ligor responding, "The pleasure is mine, fellow god of destruction, for it is always an honor to see and stand
Showing
with
respect,
you,
you know what I'm saying?
Most high, as I offer you my
The thing is,
appreciation in also being
okay, let me see, cause they shit in purple, so I guess to represent like the two new universes, and these niggas shit in red, I guess, to represent the six that were destroyed.
here with us, with Primos having to chime in. What is with these two? How could two rivaling destroyers be so honorable and respectful towards one another?
Cause they not like you fucking niggas, bro.
It almost makes me want to vomit.
And that's your problem now, bro.
Earned, not given, with Grizzlor having to respond, "Well, perhaps we should go and remind
But they seem to know, they know each other.
Command.
You know what I mean?
It's a sign of weakness to give someone your respect and appreciation towards without ever having to earn it. But I do, however, agree with what Lord Ferrix had mentioned, for there does appear to be something that these two over here are hiding. And to you,
Ultra
the
Instinct.
esteemed Grand Priest,
They probably got
continues,
Ultra Instinct, bro.
I extend my deepest gratitude for this summoning, as it is an honor beyond words to stand before you and
They
my
them
fellow
niggas.
gods of destruction in meeting them all for the very first time. And as this is also a crucial step in my evolution as a destroyer, and your generosity in making this possible is something that I will always hold in high regard." With the Grand Priest,
Hey, they build different though. I like the designs though.
second
I ain't gonna
this,
lie
for
to
I
you,
am
bro.
also very thankful that you would take the time out of your busy day to come and join us, mighty god of destruction. And as for you, esteemed gods of destruction, I am honored to finally meet you all, for I am Lord Ligor, god of destruction of Universe 20. And as the opportunity to meet you all is one that I have long awaited, Ligor continues, for your legendary exploits, your contributions to the cosmic balance, and your
They
unparalleled
don't give a
strength
fuck.
are all very well known to me. Oh, really?
See, he's showing
Finals
respect,
went
but they don't give a
question.
damn.
Is that so? You stand here speaking of honor and opportunity, Grizzlor went on to chime in, but let me be clear, Destroyer. Such sentiments hold little weight among the old guard that stands before you, so do not mistaken our silence for acceptance, for in our ranks, your strength and actions will speak louder than your appreciation. That's right, Primals responds, so you may be honored to meet us, but don't expect for that same sentiment to be reciprocated in return, Destroyer. And as a new god of destruction, your time is more than likely limited, as the same could be said for Lord Tigron too. To which, even despite with all of the hostility, instead of having to engage against them, what Ligor ended up doing was bowing forward before leaving, as Ligor then went on to respond, "Very interesting choice of words, Destroyer, but I did not come here to engage in petty squabbles, but to fully commit my role as a god of destruction with honor and dignity. However, I do want you all to remember that the true measure of a god's power is often hidden beneath a veil of humility, for in time you will see exactly as to why that is that I was chosen in being the last of the mighty gods of destruction. I wouldn't go and start crossing lines here if I were you, god of destruction," Rino went on to then respond.
Well,
"Because
fuck you.
before you entertain any grandiose notion of your strength, just know that many have fallen before you, and their names are now nothing more but whispers in the wind.
Damn,
The
he
last god of
talking.
destruction who thought themselves as unbeatable had
Bruh.
become the prime example of what happens when arrogance begins to overtake reason. And he's
Bruh.
barely shown standing right over there behind me," Rino continues. "Defeated,
He rubbing it
humiliated,
in,
and
bro.
left to serve as an example of what happens when your ego starts to talk for you. And so while you still have the chance, it's best for you to turn around and go back to your universe before things get messy around here. And so I won't go and warn you again either.
Man,
now,
how about
do
this
yourself
nigga?
a favor and accept this moment to turn around and go. But then it was just within the distance with Ligor being shown grabbing onto Rino's
Boy, get your hand out my goddamn face, nigga.
To touch him was when Ligor then went on to respond. Your approach, fellow destroyer, though boastful, appears to overlook the intricacies and importance of our position. For I would advise a more measured and respectful demeanor, as our words along with our actions tend to echo beyond the confines of our immediate surrounding, with Rino being shown responding, "You what? How dare you go and lay your hands on me with such aggression? For you are but a new god of destruction, and so you better let go of me right now."
And yeah, nigga, you were a dead nigga not too long ago, so be quiet.
May seem inconsequential now, but they are seeds that could grow into becoming a much bigger problem later. To which, as Ligor went on to point towards Rino's chest, was when Ligor then went on to continue, "And if respect for others, including fellow gods of destruction, is not within your realm of consideration, Lord Rino, then the only way that you will learn is by learning the hard way, for the universe is an unforgiving teacher, and it will impose lessons upon those who ignore the value of mutual respect with swift and severe consequences." In which, before you know it, Ligor being shown tapping onto Rino's chest, and from that point sending Rino flying
He
out
just
into the
tapped
distance,
that
was when
nigga with
Rizzo
this-
went on to chime in. "What the? Did
Damn.
just see what this new destroyer just did?
Back up, nigga.
How did he just do that without him being shown putting up much of an effort to push Lord Rino back like this?" Impressive, isn't it, Lord Grizzlor? Ferrix went on to question. For maybe there is much more to these new destroyers than what we are able to see on the surface. Wow, Goku responds. This god of destruction was barely shown even having to lift a single finger, and was just already shown having to push Lord Rino back with such tremendous force so
That nigga said, "Back up."
casually. That was unbelievable, and it happened so fast, with Whis chiming in, "Indeed, for it almost reminds me of when Lord Beerus was in his prime." And as it's also very clear to me that these new destroyers are very different from the ones we know. And what's this? Mortal warriors on a destroyer's homeworld, Ligor questions. How very unusual, yet extremely interesting, as it was only right then and there now.
Oh, hell no.
For the Beyond Dragon Ball Super story of the resurrected fallen gods of destruction, the
Interesting
Universe 14
indeed.
Saga Manga Chapter number 7 special, then
This about to be a telltale sign, bro. He about to be on some fuck shit. I'm like,
comes to a
he's legit about to say hi.
Actually, I'll go and take it from here as
Be quiet, Whis. Anywho, next episode. Cobra. See, feel me. Display like that. Let's go.
as our story continues now back on Beerus' planet,
Hey.
with the newly crowned Universe 20 God of Destruction Ligor being shown having to
Nigga
approach
stood on
both
business, bro,
Broly
man.
and Goku.
Back up,
And
bro.
with Broly now seemingly on edge, with Goku trying to do his best in calming Broly down, was when Ligor then went on to respond, "Fear not, mortals, for my intentions towards the two of you are not of hostility, but rather more of intrigue. Your
See?
presence here, especially
on that
under
bullshit.
the
He
watch of a
chillin'.
God of Destruction, is something that I find fascinating, to say the least. For it's not often that mortals such as yourselves are shown having to dwell amongst gods of destruction.
Well,
and
we
for
build
that,
different.
Universe 7's God of Destruction has more than likely deemed you to be worthy if you're allowed to roam freely around here with Goku.
You the first nigga to say that shit. Hey, Ligor, shake my hand, bro. Shake my hand, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'll give you a bow too, my nigga. Cause these other niggas, they didn't even come to that conclusion. They talking about this nigga gone soft. This, that, and the third, bro. They didn't think about these niggas are worthy. These niggas are built different. This nigga got ultra instinct. And this nigga power is stupid. Like, what the hell? And the other nigga got, oh my god. Anyway.
Responding, "Easy there, Broly. Let's just try and remain relaxed here.
Be
and
chill,
hear
bro.
what he
Come
has
on,
to
Broly.
say,
Relax, bro.
okay?" With Ligor continuing, "I can assure you that our meeting today is not a prelude to a coming conflict, but more of an opportunity to gain a better understanding. For there is no reason for there to be any sort of conflict between us, and no reason to ignite a battle that was never meant to be.
Damn,
For
bro,
your
talk to that
presence
nigga?
here on this plane is a sign of trust, mortal warriors, and so I am grateful. And to to you, Ligor then went on to bow by addressing Whis. You must be Universe 7's guardian and angel attendee, for it is with the utmost respect and honor that I meet you, for your reputation according to my angel Jinro precedes you, Ligor continues, as that of Universe 7's god of destruction as well, mighty angel, with Whis responding, well, it is indeed refreshing to encounter a god of destruction who approaches their role with such honor and respect, as your presence here in Universe 7 brings on a new dynamic and one that I welcome wholeheartedly.
Nah, facts though.
Then chime in. Are you sure that you're an actual god of destruction here, Lord Ligor? I mean, you seem to come off way too nice and far too noble compared to those other destroyers, which I gotta say is also a bit refreshing to see, as Whis had pointed out, but it's hard to get a good read on your power because, well, it almost feels like you're trying to hide it, which I then gotta ask if you are, because you honestly look really strong, especially with how you were shown pushing Lord Rino like that, with Ligor responding, well, that's because I am actually, but your presence here along with your very essence tells a story of unwavering determination and relentless pursuit of finding a greater power, is that right? For I can already gauge you both by searching your souls without the need to engage in a duel, for you appear to be just as curious about me as I am about the two of you, Ligor continues. I have witnessed many warriors come and go, but very few possess the kind of inherent potential and earned strength that the both of you display before me, as it goes on to speak volumes
Okay, I like this
of your
nigga.
power, but of your character and resilience as well, especially with you, Goku. And if you ever find the time and wish to visit our realm, then the door to Universe 20 stands open for you.
I like this nigga, and I like this his little crown shit he got on this thing. I like that little symbol he got too. Hey, I like this. Hey, I like this nigga.
Ligor continues, for as warriors who have earned Beerus's trust, you have my respect and invitation.
Tough.
In our realm, you will find many challenges and experiences that will further hone your abilities to new levels, if of course you can endure it, but I will
Say
leave that
less.
up for you to decide.
Say
To
less.
further show my respect, I hereby offer you my hand as a side of pride and nobility, with Goku responding, oh wow, well this is something that we're not certainly used to coming across from a god, but we'd be more than honored to drop by sometime and pay your universe a friendly visit, Lord Ligor, as I'm also really curious about how strong you truly are compared to the other gods of destruction. Goku went on to shake Ligor's hand, as Ligor then went on to respond, and maybe one day you will, son Goku, as I will go and leave you with this, for I want you to just know that there is a reason as to why I'm different when compared to the other 19 destroyers, and that reason is simple. For the reason as to why I am different mainly lies in the origins of my power and the path that I have decided to walk down as a god of destruction, for this was not the only path that I have chosen to walk down, for it is a path that is filled with many secrets and insights into the nature of balance that so very few could possibly understand, and right now, I'm sure that you were able to feel a glimpse of it too, with Goku having to shockingly respond.
He got it, y'all. He got it.
Just now,
He got it.
That was only just a glimpse of what your true power is like, with Ligor continuing, take that for what you will, but if you ever wish to find out, then perhaps one day I will afford you the liberty by going out of my way to show you, and don't worry, because I can also sense the power of Ultra Instinct running through your veins as well, Ligor continued.
He be different, y'all. I like this nigga, y'all. I like him.
Which I can now start to see on why you were allowed to be here, Goku, with Goku having to then question, wait, you've chosen to walk down another path aside from your destroyer one? And how could you have known that I am able to channel the power of Ultra Instinct like that just by having to shake my hand? I don't understand.
He is a god, man.
Responding,
He a god,
young
Goku.
warrior, for rest assured the tale of my strength and the power that I bear will one day be revealed, as I am not the only master here, for Lord Tigron has also achieved a great and ferocious power that many couldn't comprehend. But this also applies to you, Broly, was it? Yes, for I can see the fire that burns within your eyes as it burns with a great and mighty battle cry, Ligor continues, and although I can sense that you still have a long way to go before you can control yourself, I have no doubt that you will master this in due time, young warrior, which upon that very very moment as Broly was also then having to shown shaking Ligor's hand was when Ligor then went on to continue, interesting, for as I shake your hand, I can feel a tremor within your immense and massive power that lies deep within. Yes, as well as also feeling the pulse of your determination in wanting to evolve yourself as well. For I see now as the two of you are certainly gifted in your own unique ways, which is why I am looking forward to our next encounter at a later time, as that there behind you must be your ruling destroyer of Universe 7, Ligor continues, though in
yeah, as well, but he gonna bounce back.
To go and have a quick word with Universe 7's God of Destruction for a moment, for I can see both a fierce focus and daunting confliction that comes from him, for a destroyer's resolve is never one to be overlooked nor for it to be ignored, and thus I would like to take this moment and speak with him alone. Oh, how dare this so-called new God of Destruction go and touch me, Rino then went on to quickly respond. Oh, now that
you shouldn't have been pointing fingers like that, nigga.
From out of nowhere before God of Destruction Rino could even go as far as to act was when Universe 19's newly crowned God of Destruction Tigron was from there shown standing in Rino's way, as Tigron then went on to respond, even though it was you who went and nearly started this fight to begin
Facts,
with,
nigga,
it would be
like,
wise for you
the
to
hell?
stand down from this position that you are willing to take before
Now nigga built different, bro.
out of hand, God of Destruction, so you will not go any further unless you are willing to try and get through me first to do it. To which in the meantime, as Universe 20's
that ain't
God of
happening either.
Destruction Ligor was from that point shown having to finally meet Beerus was when Ligor then went on to respond, and then there is you, honorable destroyer of the 7th universe. It is with great respect and a deep sense of honor that I introduce myself to you, for your reputation as a formidable and wise God of Destruction precedes you. For it is truly an honor to stand within your presence, as your accomplishments and your journey as a God of Destruction are well known across the multiverse. And to finally meet you is not just a privilege, but a moment that I have been looking forward to with great anticipation since becoming a destroyer. And although I may not know the full story as to why you are in this position that you are currently in, Ligor went on to put his hand on Beerus' shoulder, I want you to rise through the ashes of this momentary defeat.
That's what I was saying, bounce back, you know what I'm saying?
Bodies, though strong, can't defy time, and because of this, let this loss be the dawn of a new chapter in your story. For within you lies a reservoir of untapped potential and the strength that was forged through millennia of challenges, Ligor continues, as this defeat is but a momentary darkness, for you and I both know on what must be done in order for you to rise. As a surprise, went on to respond, wait, so you know? But how could you possibly be aware of my dormant potential if this is our first ever encounter in meeting face to face like this, destroyer? With Ligor responding, it was as I had said to your mortal guest son Goku, for the path of a God of Destruction was not the only path that I set out to go and walk down, Lord Beerus. Wait,
So is he trying to become an angel too, cuz? I ain't gonna lie, bro. This nigga Ligor got the ick factor, bro. He got the look, he got a demeanor, you know what I'm saying? He got the, you know what I'm saying? He got it all, bro. The wisdom, the power. He got it all, bro. You know what I mean? I like this nigga, bro.
Walking down the path and becoming a God of Destruction was not the only path that you had taken into becoming what you are now, then that must only mean that
an angel.
You did, didn't you? With Ligor having to smirk by responding, if what I suspect for you to assume is to be true, then yes, for that was the path that I have taken. But nevertheless, as a God of Destruction, you possess not just the power to obliterate, but the resilience to rise again and become stronger and far more formidable than you ever were before, as I want you to remember this for once you and I go and meet again. So that is why then Beerus responds, I should have known. Well, for what it's worth, you have my respect, Lord.
Hey, that's what I'm saying, bro.
I want you to know that the next time we meet, I will not be in the same condition as the one you've seen. With Ligor responding, and I look forward to our next encounter, mighty God of Destruction, for I'm sure that by the time we do, you will be far more than what you ever could have possibly imagined for yourself to be, and so I hereby take my leave.
I like that nigga, bro.
And Priest went on to then clap by responding.
You feel me? I'm clapping too.
To see everyone go and introduce themselves, and it is time that I head out
it's up for y'all
and
niggas
to the other remaining gods gods of destruction and their angels as well. As with that said, let each of the gods who are here go and take their leave and head back into their own respective universes, please. For let us go and reserve our energies and contentions for a far more appropriate moment, the Grand Priest continues. For it is within the best interest of the cosmic order that we maintain composure and return back to one's own respective world, please. Oh, come now, Pinota, Destroyer Rino went on to then quickly address. For we will go and deal with the outcome of what these new destroyers have put forward, along with their acts of disrespect at a later time. Come now and let us take our leave.
Disrespect? Nigga, y'all the one that started this shit, bro.
Today, God of Destruction Grizzler went on to then also respond. And as both of those new gods of destruction, along with those puny mortals that Beerus had allowed to roam freely on his world, have most definitely not seen the last of us. That much I can assure them, with Destroyer Primos chiming in, and I said,
Bro, these niggas, what's up with these niggas, bro? This is why, you know what I'm saying, y'all the way y'all are now, bro. Y'all never want to ever see Ultra Instinct a day in your life, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because what the fuck Goku and Brody got anything to do with this shit? Them niggas was just chilling, bro. Just existing, bro. That's all they were doing, bro. Anyway, everybody, it's time to hit the lab, okay? Goku, Broly, Beerus, it's time to hit the lab, bro. You know what I'm saying? But these niggas, we gotta check these niggas, bro.
second that, but if all else, I have a bone to pick with the bigger of the two mortals over there, as he is by far the most interesting of the bunch, and once I deal with him, then those new destroyers will be next for me to go and pay a visit to. That much I can promise as well. But then it was only off to the side where Universe 15's God of Destruction Gardox had gone as far as to sense something, as Gardox then went on to respond, wait a second, what could that very strange and unusually large energy signature be if it's
that
not
Cobris?
coming from any of us gods of destruction that are here? For this doesn't appear to come from no god, as it appears to be coming from a mortal body instead.
Oh, that's Vegeta?
But a power that large to be felt from all the way out here? I must go and find out as to what that is and where it's coming from, but more importantly, from whom. Vodkel, listen to me. Instead of returning and going back to Universe 15, God of Destruction Gardox went on to address his angel by responding, I want you to listen closely and take us to where that large energy signature was just felt within
I like
the
them
seventh, as it would be wise for us to hurry and make our way there undetected, for I do not wish for anyone else to see us go there, for they might want to go and do the same, understand? For I sense a planet that seems to house a very powerful mortal warrior, and so I must go and see this for
Frieza? Yeah, this is after Granola. No, Frieza. I forgot. This is after Granola. Black Frieza is a thing. I forgot about this nigga Frieza, bro. Oh no. Oh no. Not this nigga, bro. Not this nigga trying to go back. Not him trying to go see Frieza, bro. No.
Myself at once. And so now let us go, with the Grand Priest having to address everyone one more time by then responding. And with that, I hope that you all take care of yourselves, as it is always a pleasure to see you both, Lord Beerus and Whis, as well as you too, Son Goku, including your other new Saiyan friend Broly as well. So may you all go and take care. Oh, and do try your best in staying out of trouble, especially for you, Lord Beerus. And you might want to go and patch yourself up as well, for those wounds of yours don't look too good, the Grand Priest continues. Anyways, friends, fellow angels, and destroyers, I bid you all a farewell, as Goku then went on to respond, man, how absolutely wild. So many ridiculously powerful gods of destruction, and yet their power all feels so mysterious, especially with those newer gods of destruction that were recently created. Hurry it now, for we must go and get down to the bottom of whatever that energy may be and what the source of its power is. Gardox went on to address his angel by taking their leave, because if Beerus is housing mortals in this universe that could rival a god's power, then I want to see this for myself. Oh well, and
nah, facts though, cause they said that shit too in the manga shit. I think one of the interviews or some shit like that. Black Frieza rivals the power of like God Destruction. Like he's right below like a God Destruction type shit. So it's like, oof.
Minister Whis went on to then address, for I bid you all a farewell and
I
thank you
forgot
all for
about
coming
Frieza,
here
bro.
and joining us for this event. As Universe 18's God of Destruction Primos went on to address Broly by then telling him, and as for you, don't assume that I've forgotten, mortal, because I'll be seeing you and your little friend very soon, you hear me? And
Ball
for
fuck
what
you?
it's worth, I'm going to make sure that you pay for ever daring to oppose my presence, you hear me? You mortal.
He's pointing the finger too. You nigga.
As Universe 13's God of Destruction
Go train, Broly.
also went on to
Go
address
train,
Beerus
bro.
by then
Get
telling
God
him,
Key.
so long for now then,
I think it's like
Beerus, and let
the
this
next
day
evolution for
forever be
Broly.
remembered
God
in
Key.
our history as the day
least in
that
this
you
anyway.
lost your edge. For you are nothing like you once were, and therefore you will always and forever be known as second best when compared to me,
Bet.
Beerus. And so
Bet.
now don't ever dream of challenging me to a battle after today ever again. And so
Bet.
good riddance and goodbye. As Goku then went on to shout, well, so long everyone, and thank you so much for dropping on by, Grand Minister. We hope to see you all again soon, and thank you for your wise words, Lord Ligor. As I'll make sure to go and make a note of what it is that you said to us. As Whis went on to then turn his head by then noticing Beerus walking away by responding, now hold on there, is everything alright with you, Lord Beerus? And just where exactly do you plan on going? Do you
He about to
wish
go lock
into
in.
Universe 14 and confront Lord Cobris for abducting Vegeta, with Beerus
Not yet.
responding, while this moment is still fresh, you know exactly where it is that I'm going, and you know damn well as to what I'm about to do, Whis. And I'm serious, for I need you to understand the gravity of my resolve, Whis, because with what was shown taking place here today, ranging from my loss to Lord Rino in front of everyone, to this feeling of inadequacy, I vow to never repeat what happened against him or any other destroyer happen again, as I've rested long enough. For my training, my focus, and my entire approach to my role as a destroyer must hereby change. And so you could go and send Goku and Broly to go get Vegeta back instead, for I plan on becoming far stronger from this day moving forward and far more adept than I ever was shown having
Okay,
to
he
be
going somewhere
before,
though.
even when
A
in
pyramid
my
on the
prime,
planet, probably?
Whis.
Uh-oh.
With those two new gods of destruction that were introduced, my eyes couldn't have been more opened, but then it was only from out of nowhere, shockingly enough.
Is
once
that
again from
Cobris?
behind them,
Oh,
where a loud
shit.
explosion was then seen, as seemingly enough someone was then shown having to arrive, as Goku then went on to respond, oh, whoa, and just what in the world is that just now? Oh, don't tell me that there's more. Wait, no, that energy, could it be? As shockingly enough, from out of nowhere, with Universe 14's God of Destruction Cobris, alongside with his angel and the newly infected Vegeta having to be
Hey,
shown
Merilith,
arriving, was
baby
when
girl.
Cobris then went on to respond,
Look at my nigga
well,
Vegeta.
well.
Goku,
So I
look at
trust
your
that you
bestie,
haven't missed
fam.
my presence too dearly while I've been away from your universe for the time being, Beerus. For my return marks not just a reunion, but a demonstration of the profound changes that I have instilled in your former students, Vegeta. And as I hope that you are prepared to witness this transformation that your former warrior here had made while under my influence, and as the time that we had spent
He
apart has been
evolved?
put to excellent use, for he is no longer just the proud Saiyan warrior that you once knew, but a warrior who has been reborn in my image, Cobris continues.
Don't turn to a
honed
fucking
by my
snake, please.
guidance, and under my watch has undergone a metamorphosis in both his spirit and his power that is so profound that it will surely astound even you, Beerus. For he now goes and serves me as his new master, with a shocked Goku responding, whoa, there's just no way. And just what in the world did that god of destruction just go and do to him? He looks so different.
He gave him a
Almost
hickey,
like he
fam.
isn't himself anymore, with Whis confirming, well, that's because he is, unfortunately, Goku, because it only now appears as though Lord Cobris has complete control over Vegeta now. As Cobris then went on to continue,
This bitch ass
I knew that
nigga, bro.
I went and made the right call by taking your students away from you, Beerus. For I went and did what you could never go and do, and as I now want to go and show you as to how different Vegeta truly is now compared to how how he was before with you as his teacher. And as
Uh-oh.
one by one, I will use him to go and rip everything.
Hold on, where we at? Where
from
we at?
you,
Oh, it's almost
Beerus.
over.
You should have paid your debt to me when you had the chance, and so now go, my faithful and powerful servant. Go and tear your fellow Saiyans apart before you go and engage against Lord Beerus. Now go and do as you please, as I want you to show your former teacher on exactly why he had failed you as being
And
your
he already know
so-called
Ego too, fam.
master. To which seconds later, within that moment, as an infected Ultra Ego Vegeta was then shown going after Goku, was when Goku then went on to shout, "Oh, hey, whoa,
Besties,
wait a minute
chill,
there,
bestie."
Vegeta. Don't go and listen to." But then it was only from out of nowhere, before Goku even had the chance to finish, where infected Ultra Ego Vegeta was then shown knocking Goku away by punching him in the face, as Cobris then went on to respond, "There is no use in trying to reason with him, Saiyan, for there is nothing that either of you could possibly go and say to him that will change things here, and you know it. And so as long as my venom continues to course through his body, he will go as far as to remain under my watch until I decide otherwise. And so now do not listen to what it is that they have to say, and continue to show them on why you stand above the rest." But of course, now I see we
Damn, bro.
for Vegeta is likely under some kind of poisonous control. Well, if you can go and hear me under there, Vegeta, try and remember that this is not you. But despite Vegeta not shown having to listen to Whis, as he from there went on to continue his pursuit against Goku, was when from out of nowhere, that was when Broly was shown having to quickly take action, as Whis went on to
Y'all gonna need to transform, fam.
I can't let you go and jump and insert yourself in this battle quite yet, Broly. In which, as soon as Whis was then shown having to stop Broly by grabbing onto his arm, was when Whis then went on to continue. And though I understand your concerns in trying to go and do the right thing here, but for the time being, you are simply too dangerous to go and use your full power against Vegeta, for you'd be ultimately doing more harm than good if you go and get yourself involved, Broly. As Cobris then went on to respond,
True.
"Excellent. And as Vegeta goes and tears these mortals down one by one, we will go and collect their remaining bodies back into Universe 14 and do onto them just as we had done with Vegeta.
Bro.
Yes, for I will make sure that they will all be mine in leaving Beerus with nothing in the end, and as I go and finish him off and pay him back for what he owes me." As it was only right then and there now, during that moment, where the Beyond Dragon Ball Super story
ball.
of the resurrected
Ball.
fallen gods
When
of
Vegeta gets
destruction
snatched out of this
Universe
shit, bro.
14 Saga, Manga chapter number 8
Oh my god,
special
bro,
then
shit is getting
comes
wicked.
to a close.
Shit is getting
Actually,
crazy.
I'll go and take it from here, as I do want to go as far as to address something with all of our dear viewers at the moment. As before I go and give you the following information,
Okay, yeah.
if you aren't already a member of Unreal's Patreon community, then you are true.
It's up for that nigga, bro. It's up for this nigga. So fucking up. As soon as my nigga breaks free from this shit, some way, somehow, I don't know how, but oh my god. Ligor? I like that nigga. Saying Tigron? I like that nigga. You know what I'm saying? No though. But he said Vegeta got a new transformation too on top. We'll see. We'll see, because he ain't Ultra Ego out the gate. So Goku, Ultra Instinct, bro. I don't hold nothing back. You know what I'm saying? I don't hold nothing back. Beerus was about to go train, but now you gotta deal with this shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if we're gonna deal with this right now. Like, are we gonna free Vegeta right now? Or right before, I guess, I don't know. We about to, might take him away just that quick, but we'll see. Oh man, things are heating up, bro, and I like it. I like it a lot. I like it. Anyway, thank you for watching. You guys enjoyed this reaction. Go over to like, comment down below, and subscribe. Go to 3K. So, you know what I'm saying, right on Patreon, Twitch, the Game channel, link in the description down below. It's like I want to do one video, but it's like, damn, these cliffhangers be killing me. So like, I gotta do two, like dead ass. But yeah, so got the Alex, man, get brought to 2 million, bro. Stop playing. This shit crazy. This shit is crazy. Imagine this was animated too. Oh my god, this was animated. Oh my god, ew. Not ready for that. Anyway, so y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.